Y'all know those people in life who have way too much money, who can spend incredible amounts of money and not notice it, not worry about how it affects their everyday living, not care about what they're going to do with their retirement, not care about how they're going to pay their bills. Well, if you are one of those people, then the Sony RX1R III is for you. I'm reading online, I'm looking at reviews where people saying it's a pocket powerhouse, it's the legend finally returns, and all this other silliness out there. And I'm floored that in a day and age where, we talk about affordability and everything else, we're looking at a compact camera that pretty much has the same lens, the same design, the same everything, except they've changed some of the inner workings of it. And they're selling it for $5,100. And if you do some of the add-ons, grips, and stuff of that nature, and then you add on tax, looking at about $6,000. So if you're watching this and you think it's pocket powerhouse, which is a joke, and if you think that it is all of these, if you think it's this all-in-one camera that's going to service all of your photography needs, then you just have a lot of money that you don't worry about. There's no other way to put it. The Sony RX1R III is for people who buy Leicas, and I've never remotely even understood people who buy Leicas. Why would you buy a camera that can't autofocus? It's a flex, guys. The RX1R III, the Leica, it's completely a flex. You know those people who like to spend money and they'll tell you how much they spent on it? You meet those people who, I can see the RX1R III guy walking down the street right now, just like the Sony commercial. That guy in his 60s, that salty gray hair, and he's walking through New York, and somebody says, "Oh, what kind of a camera is that?" "Oh, it's the Sony RX1R III." "Well, how much did you pay? How much what that set you back?" "I don't really like to say, but by the time it's all said and done, it's about $6,000. "Wow, that must be an amazing camera." "Oh yeah, it's the best. It's the best out there." Yeah, for a point and shoot. You can get any of the A7 CRs, you can get the A7R5s, A7 IVs, whatever, have a lot more functionality in them than something like the RX1R III. So it begs the question, why would all these companies come out and say, "Oh my gosh, it's such an amazing camera"? Well, clearly they want to be on the good side of Sony. Best way to put that. I'm still a Sony shooter, and I love Sony cameras. Just this one is a waste of money, unless you have money to waste. That's really what it boils down to. So if you are in any way new to the world of photography, if you are seeing this and you're thinking that, wow, geez, for $5,100, it must be worth something, I'm telling you, you are going to be severely disappointed. You're going to get this camera out there, and then your buddy's going to walk by with an A7 CR, and he's going to be like, "Hey, my camera does a lot more than yours." "Well, geez, how much did you pay for your camera?" "Oh, I paid half of what you paid." It makes no sense. The video functionality on it is archaic. The fixed lens, and it's only an f2 lens. It's the same lens as the one they slapped on there over a decade ago. In my opinion, what they wanted to do was they probably had a lot of the RX1R II sitting around, and they ripped the guts out of them and put new guts in them, and hey, let's sell them to the masses, and if we increase the price, we'll make them believe that we really made some enormous upgrades to this camera. That's, in my ever-to-be-humble opinion, what has happened here. So if you enjoy walking through the streets of New York with, the suit pants, wearing no socks with your penny loafers, this might be for you. If you enjoy wasting a ton of money because you have a ton of money to waste, this is definitely for you. If you want to tell people how much money you spent and just take pictures and not worry, about anything else related to the world of photography, this camera is definitely for you. Other than that, I think it's an enormous waste. And I think to market it in a way that it's this world-changing, camera that is going to revolutionize street photography is hilarious. You might as well go buy the RX1R II. Save a lot of money. It's 5 frames per second. It's not fast. It does have a lot of phase detection points from an autofocus standpoint. It does have the ability to track objects and so on and so forth. Well, guess what? My phones do that. I mean, there's a lot of things that there's just no, I don't see the purpose on it. Now, would I buy this over a Leica? Yeah, I would. Why? Because, well, it has autofocus. I've never understood, again, why guys go and buy Leicas and waste so much money. But again, that's just a flex too. There are certain people out there who want to spend money, who want to overspend for the items that they purchase. And companies love those guys and those gals who do it. So if you fall in that bucket, this is your camera. If you're like the 95% of the rest of us that actually value the money that we have and we don't want to flex to other people, we just want to create amazing results and not give away our inheritance to do it, you know, people like us, we're not going to buy this camera. I hope this has helped. People have asked me for my opinion on it. Now that I'm back to doing YouTube again, I'm trying to share more thoughts. I'm going to have videos coming out on the new Sony lenses as well, the 150, the 50 to 150, as well as the 28 to 70, and I'm going to be talking about the new DJI mirrorless camera that's purportedly coming out. Lots of fun stuff coming up, but I appreciate you guys being here. I still love my Sony gear. Not hating on Sony. It's just this camera is a waste of money. So no better way to put it. So until next time, keep shooting, never give up on your dreams. Find the right gear that works for you, and remember, you only have one chance to get it right. Please drop your comments down below. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. If you think I'm right, let me know. Whatever it is, drop a comment, let me know. And if you haven't seen one of my videos in a while, it could be an algorithm thing. It could also be that I took a couple of years hiatus while I was working on some documentary projects. But please drop a comment down below, hit the subscribe button, and go ahead and make sure you have notifications on so you're notified when I do drop a new video. So thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.